This is a beginner's lesson. Everything is orange. I don't know why it's orange. I can't figure it out. I really want to get rid of this orange stuff, but my kids won't help me. Nobody helps me. But what we're playing is an A7, a D7, an E7, and an A7 again. And that's all we're doing. Hi, everybody. It's Messiahsez here. I am not Marty Schwartz. I am not. I'm not Justin Guitars. It's Messiahsez, okay? I got it. The first thing is, this is going to be a beginner's lesson, okay? This is going to be a beginner's lesson because I think I should do some beginner's lessons, okay? And I thought what I would do is rather than deal with chords like a C chord, where you got to do stuff with all three fingers, and a G7, and an F where you got to play two at once, and a C chord again, I thought I would just actually spend 15 minutes explaining to you how to tune the guitar. No, I'm absolutely fucking not going to do that, okay? No. So, what I'm going to teach you how to do today is just some very basic things, and all you need is two fingers. 1, 2. 1, 2. These two, okay? So, all I'm going to ask you to do is take your guitar. If you're left-handed, the camera ran out of space. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the guitar, and we're going to take the index finger, and all you're going to do is cover the first 4 strings of the 2nd fret, and you're going to put your thumb against the back of the neck and press, and you're just squeezing it together, okay? And you can also put the thumb like this sometimes, but we're not going to do that. We're going to put it on the back, okay? And then you're going to just take these 3 fingers and just pluck the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. And now you've played your first A chord. Now you can also go, we don't want to hit the high string here because the high string is actually not part of the chord. Just the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and the 5th, which is an A also. It's an A chord. So now you can take your thumb and put it on the 5th string, take the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings with these 3 fingers, whatever they're called, and then just go like this. Now you're playing an A. It's beautiful. Now you can also take, this is called a guitar pick, okay? You can also take the pick and go and back up. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to lay the ring finger down on the high string 3rd fret. It's really a basic pattern for your fingers. It does not cause a lot of stretching. There's nothing really to learn. You're just laying your fingers down, okay? So you keep this one on you're covering all the strings on the first 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you put this down on the high string, and now you pluck the high string also. Now that's become an A7. I can't explain why it's an A7, but this note makes it a 7. And then you can take your pick, and you can go, and now you can play all the notes. And that's all. Beginner. Now, that's all you have to do. And now, so also, let's just go into a little theory. The sun obviously goes around the earth, and the earth is obviously flat. That's theory, okay? So here's guitar theory, all right? When you're playing the blues, you're going to play the 1, 4, 5. That means if the first chord is A, then you go A, B, C. The 4th is D, and the E is 5. That's the 4 and the 5. So we're going to play a D chord next, and you'll notice that it sounds appropriate. Now we're going to move it up here to the 7th fret, but you keep the fingers exactly the fucking same way as you had them. And now you play with your pick, or with your fingers. Now we're only going to play the top 4 strings. Or you can go like this, or you can take your thumb. And then let's just go back to where we were with the A. That's an A. Now, 1 up from D would be E. And that's, there's a half step, and then the whole step makes this an E. So you go from the 7th to the ninth. That's an E. You can get your little picky out and you can play the first four. Now, keeping the same shape, just move it down 2 frets. You're playing a D. And move it down to the 2nd fret and you're playing an A7. And eventually, you know, we'll get into finger picking and stuff, and you can do this. Back up where we were. Back down here. Up to the 9th. 7th. 5th, 2nd. And you end on the 5. And so it's not hard to do this. It's not like you're doing this like Sensei Jeremiah does and playing like, you know, for 1,500 things all at the same time. No, we're not doing that. Actually, all we're doing is this. And it's not that hard to do. So this is a beginner's lesson. Everything is orange. I don't know why it's orange. I can't figure it out. I really want to get rid of this orange stuff, but my kids won't help me. Nobody helps me. But what we're playing is an A7, a D7, an E7, and an A7 again. And that's all we're doing. It's a beginner's guitar lesson. If you already know how to do this, I suggest you go look at Justin Guitars. That's also an A. I'm just playing the same A, and I'm just adding these notes. But we're not doing that. No. So there you go. That's the beginner's lesson. This is now a beginner's guitar lesson channel. And I just wish all this orange would go away. I don't understand it.